Uncorked, right?
Oh,
Courtney B. Vance is Lewis, the father. Niecy Nash,
right.
Sylvia is the mom.
Right.
Sasha Capri is Tanya. Kelly Jarrett is Brenda. Mahmoudou Afi stars Elijah. He is the protagonist of the film.
Right.
It's an ensemble cast, and everybody in the ensemble cast works.
Yeah.
Right? Written by Prentice Penny, directed and produced by Prentice Penny. A young man has his own life, his own way to walk in life, which builds conflict between he and his father, who desires for his son to take over the family business, right? That's our synopsis of the film, Uncorked, right?
Yeah.
What makes Uncorked so good is it is a tale about generations, right?
Yeah.
It's a tale about generations,
Right.
and how the generation before may have to have made certain sacrifices that generation believes that the next generation that comes up behind them, their sons or their daughters, will have to make the same sacrifice. But as the world turns and as time moves, different opportunities are opened and change the way the world operates. A perfect example is Roots, The Next Generation, where the parents were telling Irene Cara, she was in it, telling her people that, you know, they need to watch out because the Caucasians are like this. And they said, oh no, this is a new day. They're open, but they soon find out, but there are openings that are different than the generation before. And each generation should look for the next generation to have a better opportunity, right? So it is a great family film. It's another film that has, as my mother says, it's a movie of substance. It has substance.
It does have substance.
The conversation that is written between the father and the son, and the mother's wisdom to keep them cohesive, right? Through this whole situation, because there's a tragedy that happens in the film, and the young man is traveling, he's in Paris, and a tragedy happens, and he has to persevere, and the family has to persevere. Right?
It was so realistic, that film.
Yeah, it's so realistic. It was you know, for people who have lost loved ones, this film is truly a realistic depiction of what it is. It's heartfelt. It's well written. You know, we have to give kudos to the writer director. So what would you like to say about Uncorked before we get to the rating?
We have to add the music, because it was great music in the film. Great acting. And while we were watching the film, I remember saying to you that the writing is just so good. It just felt so like familiar. The conversations are conversations that you know were used to being around, as far as your family members, or you would have with your friends. It was
that color scheme on the poster, just to break in, goes good with the gray of the film review t-shirts, right? That goes good. That's a good go ahead.
It's a comfortable film.
Yes.
Like you feel very familiar with the family, really with their culture, actually, because like I said, the music, right? The family business, right? So it was just well done, and like you said, dealing with a tragedy, losing a loved one in your family, and how it affects everyone in the family. So it was just well done. I would give it a 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through it real quick, people. Let's go through it real quick. Let me just press that so that'll play again. Cinematography is a 10. Storyline through line is a 10. The character arc in this film is a 10. Acting skill, emoting is a 10. Wardrobe, sets is a 10. The barbecue restaurant, the barbecue joint as a character is a 10. Story beats, moving through all throughout the film, connecting the dots, that's a 10. Believability, the drama, that's a 10.
Right.
The family unit, the family history, the family unit, family history, that's a 10. Now, I added a new category.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Which I was disappointed in the film. I was disappointed in the film at the end.
You wanted more, it's so good.
The story hanging at the end. The story hanging at the end is a 2. Alright? We wanted to see more, and you will see what we're talking about when we watch the film. Great film, which brings it to Uncorked. You gave it a 10.
I gave it a 10.
I gave it a 9.2.
So what category is this? What is the title of the new category?
Story hanging at the end.
Okay.
Meaning that it seems like it's unfulfilled. You go through the whole film, and then next thing you know, you don't get a definite conclusion, right?
Because it's like it's a good film, and you can see how the pieces, the 2 puzzle pieces, could be put together at the end of the film.
Could be.
Right. We don't want to give anything away, but these 2 pieces could easily be put together
at the end of the film,
but they didn't.
Right.
So
and they left it to your imagination.
Right.
I when I go to see a film, especially when this is like a heart jerker like this one, I look for it to finish, right?
Yeah, because you already had tragedy in the film.
Right.
So you would like
a closure.
Right.
So I give it a 9.2.